Dear all, I hope this letter finds you unharmed. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for myself. My latest expedition has left me exhausted and certainly missing the comforts at home. It was Sunday, if it mattered. The sun peeped brightly over the hill, except for a general murmuring for the serried and prostrate ranks. There was scarcely a sound. In the early night, an appalling scene lay before us. The ground was strewn with dead and dying men. Pieces of horse and gun equipment and the motley gear of war lay everywhere. Then there began to burst above us some kind of shell. We flopped to our stomachs when this began. The ground was a quagmire, but mud was better than blood, and we wallowed in the friendly filth. And for a while, the cannonade quietened, and the word came along that we were to advance. We did not appear to have an officer anywhere near us. The fellows near me were strangers. Hunger, thirst, and sleeplessness made me faint and weak. The mud of my greatcoat made it monstrously heavy, so that it flapped like lead against my legs, making me go utterly wearisome. I would willingly have died just then. The ground was so uneven that headway was difficult to make, not uneven by nature either, but the muddled heaps of men's bodies. The ground was bitterly contested. Hill 70 rose above us darkly. It scarcely deserved the name of a hill, quite a moderate rise, but that night it appeared intensely black and forbidding against the flaring lights that gleamed intermittently in the sullen sky beyond it. So far, we had seen no enemy. They were over the hill. Would to God, I prayed, they would stop over. Never was I more out of love than war than the first night on the front. Arrived at the foot of the hill, we got the orders to lie down. My watch said 2 o'clock. Shall I attempt to hide my feelings as I lay there? Why should I? They were common property of the whole host. How easy to sit in an armchair and scorn the coward who flees conflict. I confess that I lay in a welter of mud, devising schemes of escape, of getting back to the rear of some flimsy pretext or other. I even thought of going sick, if I could have found a pain other than in my heart and nerve. Bullets started dropping all around us like heavy thunder rain. The men on both sides of me lay snoring in exhausted slumber. I felt lonely and wretched. At last, I fell asleep. The next bastard I catch asleep, I'll put a bullet through him. By the flame I could see a large face of an officer with a badge of the DLIs on his cap. No one spoke, and he snarled again. "The next! Do you hear?" he grated. "Yes, sir," someone muttered. No sooner had he walked off than we all dropped off to sleep again till the grey morning dawned. I hope to write to you soon of better times in my next letter. All my love, Walker.